Good morning, everyone. Just give me a second. I'm getting all going here with my streaming software, trying to make sure everything's connected. I think I'm on YouTube now and should also be on Facebook. Let's see what's happened. Yeah, okay. Very early here in the morning in Southeast Asia. Hi, Imani. Wow, you're the first one in the room. I'm just kind of getting going here. It takes me a few minutes to get logged in and check YouTube, make sure everything. You went long too. Is that now today? Okay. I didn't say that I went long. I didn't go long. I don't have a trade open yet. I'm not real keen to take a trade here on the very first thing on Monday morning. So you are long on gold. Um, any particular reason that you went long? I don't know. You heard me say I went long. I didn't go long. No, I don't have a trade open yet. I'm looking. What do you mean? Look at the charts. I'm looking at the charts. Of course, I'm looking at the charts. Oh, you see that little indicator there that says long. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I turn that off. That's just an indicator that pops up once in a while. It's like any indicator on TradingView. It's called the twin range filter, and I can turn it on or turn it off. I don't take a trade based on that. It's kind of like having a moving average or a trend line or something like that, that you can use that as confluence if you want to. And let me double check my support and resistance lines here. See what I've got. Okay, I don't have a support line. We just put that support line in there. Okay. Now I do have these two gray lines here. These are support and resistance from Friday. You can see there are support and resistance there. So I'm just going to leave those in there for today and see what happens. See how it unfolds. No, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. So why did you take a long trade? You had some reason, some rationale you can share with us, the group here? Oh, just finished my first cup of tea. I need to get up and grab a bottle of water. Hang on a second. Okay, there we go. So I need to make some adjustments on my settings here. Where am I? That's not doing anything. Okay, so I have a question before anybody else is coming in. You might let me know what you think. I swept the it swept the previous day low. Okay, let's have a look at that. Oh, really? Oh, I'm on the wrong chart for my have a look at that. Let me bring this over here. And it takes me a while to get organized in the morning. It's so early. Go over and have a look at that liquidity chart. Yes, it did. Swept the previous day low. Okay. And then we had a nice wick there, nice pin bar on the 6:45 candle. That was 1 hour, 15 minutes ago. Okay, I get it now. Cool. I don't usually use the liquidity chart on the Asia session. You can, yeah, sure. But I don't usually. I usually stick with the trend line strategy on the Asia session. What price did you take your trade? What price did you go long? Mm. Yeah, I have seen it actually. It shows itself on the Asian session. I've glanced at it a couple of times, and I have noticed that we do get that what we're looking for on the liquidity chart during the Asia session, but generally it doesn't do anything for the criteria we're looking at. 4859.73. Boy, that's specific. Okay, 4859. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Huh? Oh, 4759. Okay, yeah. 4759. Let me just put a line in there. 4759. 47. Let's call it 4760. Okay, there you go. You got in at a good price. You're in profit now. Excellent. Well done. And it's going up. Oh my goodness. So let's see. Nobody else in the room yet. There's, yeah, 7 people watching already. Okay. If you're new to the channel and you just joined in, let me know where you're watching from. I always like to see where we get people from all over the world in here. And it's just gone past 8 a.m. It's now 10 minutes past 8 a.m. here in Indochina time. That's Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Thailand, where I live in Southeast Asia. That would be 10 minutes past 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And let's look at the chart now here. We had a $100 drop down, gap down in the open. It closed Friday at 48.33 and it gapped down to 47.36, almost a $100 gap down. Well, not initially, it gapped down to 47.60. So that was just on the first minute we did get a $75 gap down. And then it continued down for a little bit until Tokyo opened and Tokyo started pushing it back up. And now here we are in Singapore and Shanghai market time. They opened on this green candle right here, and we're continuing our move up. That's where we are. And this is the trend line strategy. So I'm watching for a break above the trend line, then I would a break above and a close above the trend line, then I would go long, or a break below the green trend line and close below the green trend line, then I would go short. But typically on Monday, I'm not in any hurry to take a trade. I kind of like to let the market settle down a little bit, and then I'll come back in the Tokyo close in about 4 hours from now and see what it's doing. That's just me. But you already have a trade open. That's great. Now, the question I was going to ask, and if you can give me a comment here, this is what you're looking at is the profile view, which is good for people watching on a telephone, on your smartphone. If you're watching, I've been told that this profile view is better for those of you watching on a smartphone. So that's what I'm trying. It's not what I've usually done. Usually I have the landscape view, which takes up the whole screen on the laptop, but it might not be good for the smartphone. So let me know what you prefer. You like this profile view? Let me know. It's a smaller chart. I'm looking at it on the laptop. It's a smaller chart, so maybe you can't see everything on the chart. I don't know. I can change back to the landscape view if people prefer that. But someone told me, a good friend told me that that it's better. I'll get more people watching and joining in the channel if I use the profile view, which we have here right now. So I don't know. I'm looking for your opinion. Let me know what you think. Boy, it's going like a rocket today, eh? How about this? Already trading at 47.93. Let's look over and see what oil is doing. Oil must be going down. Oh, it's going down a little bit. We had that gap up. Yeah, that's normal. This was nothing unexpected, right? This is nothing unexpected. We knew this was going to happen on the opening of Monday today because over the weekend the Strait of Hormuz was closed again. It was closed and then it was opened, then it's closed again, and then Iran is shooting at the tankers, and that's where we are in the Middle East war. And that's what's moving the markets right now. It's this situation, this geopolitical situation in the Middle East. And oil is coming down a little bit as gold is going up. What about Bitcoin is not doing anything? And I put Nasdaq on my watch list here. Somebody recommended I have a look at Nasdaq, and I'm going to be watching that. Uh, I'll start watching. I generally don't watch any of the indexes, but I'll have a look at that. Someone said it's good to watch. But what time does it start moving? It's not doing anything now. It's not even moving. What time does Nasdaq start moving? This is Friday. It looks like it moved all day Friday. The first candle was at 6:10 a.m. my time. But it's not doing anything right now. This is Nasdaq CFD. Anyway, let's go back to gold. Hey, Howard, landscape for you. You're on a desktop. Yeah, okay, I get it. I would expect most people watching would be on a desktop, but I don't know. These days, young people they use the smartphone and they like to join on a smartphone. I'm just going to switch over right now and see if that works. See if I can do that while I'm streaming. Just switch over right now. Cannot switch to landscape portrait mode during live. Oh, I'm live. I can't switch. Oh, cannot cannot. Let me try. Streaming mode cannot be switched during live. Okay. All right. Well, all I can do is I thought I could switch it while I'm live, but I can't. So let's get some votes in here. That's one vote for landscape, which means I'll do landscape tomorrow. I kind of agree with you, Howard. I prefer landscape. I don't know, I'm a laptop guy. I don't use the smartphone for anything regarding trading. Yeah, you can look at your MT5 on the smartphone and you see what your trades are doing, but I don't trade on the phone. I don't like to look at anything really on the phone. It's necessary these days to have a smartphone. But yeah, we'll go with landscape tomorrow and get some uh, more votes for the profile version. Well, hey, AP, what is that? Ape, Vic, Victor, what's the long name? Hi to you too, also. Let me know where you're watching from. I don't think I've seen you in the room before. So, Imani, you're saying, yeah, I know, of course, to watch NASDAQ in the New York session, that's when you want to watch it, of course. That's when it will move. But when does it start moving? You know, it hasn't started. This is the full day, and this shows it to be moving. It started over here Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning, but it's not doing it. So this is a full day of NASDAQ. So it's going to start before New York. This is right here's the New York Open. So it does something before the New York session. But of course, if I want to trade NASDAQ, I know I would want to be watching during the New York session, of course. But my question is, when does it start? I don't see the price doing anything. All right, back on gold. Do we have any news today? Any high impact news? Let me just look at forexfactory.com. Nothing. There's three items on the Canadian economy. That's the CPI. Three different data releases on the CPI for the Canadian economy, 1 hour before Wall Street opens. It looks like a very light week, actually. Tomorrow, there's some news on the U.S. economy, the core retail sales, but that's about it. That's only one item on the U.S. economy. That's on tomorrow. Otherwise, it's the Canadian, the pound, the euro. That's it. Very light, very light week for the high impact news, and nothing for the U.S. economy until tomorrow. So that's fine. Give us a chance to relax a little bit, so we can know that basically this week everything that's pushing gold and the U.S. dollar is because of the Middle East war. What's the DXY doing? The U.S. dollar? Oh, it's going up now. How can that be? How can that be? U.S. dollar going up and gold is going up. That makes no sense whatsoever. But it does happen once in a while. It's kind of crazy, but it does happen once in a while. So actually, gold should be going down unless there's some news that's come out today, this morning, in the last few hours that I don't know about, which is possible. Does anybody have any breaking news on the situation in the Middle East? So, Howard, do you have a trade open on gold to start the week off? Imani went long. She is long here from 47.60. So that means you have $30 profit already, 300 pips. So Imani, I hope you've moved your stop loss above break even. So that makes it a risk-free trade. Okay, yeah, you need to be able to focus, Howard. Yeah, for sure. I don't like to trade if I'm not focused. If I cannot give it 100% attention, I don't like to trade. And sorry to hear that you have to move. I hope that you get over that soon. So it's still going up, 47.97, and we're getting up to our 48.05 resistance zone, 4800, the round number, psychological resistance number. Let's see if it will break above 4,800 today, or find resistance and start to fall back down. I'm just going to jump over and look at the headline news. I must have missed something. Oh, ho. U.S. Navy fired on and seized Iranian flagged vessel. Conti- uh, Tensions continue to escalate over the Strait of Hormuz. So nothing yet, nothing definite yet. And they're having talks in Pakistan today, I believe. Yeah, this is all about the. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm just trying to. I saw you posted in Telegram. I'll get over to you shortly. I'm not going to stay here long, guys. Sometimes I hang out for a long time. But Monday morning, I'm not anticipating that I'm going to take a trade here. I want gold to settle. I want the market to let it settle down a little bit. But you're in a good trade here, Imani. That's fantastic. Congratulations. But I will come back during the Tokyo close. That's in about 4 hours from now. I like that session. I really like the Tokyo close because it overlaps with the London Open, and so that means a lot of volume, and you can get some good moves. I generally will always get a good trade during that time. Some traders don't even trade on Monday, and that is because of it's the time for the market just opened. We're just getting settled down. It's showing us its direction basically for the rest of the week. Anyway, that's what some people tell me. But whether you trade or don't trade, that's up to you. Dedrick, hi. I don't think I've seen you here before. Where are you watching from? Anybody that's new, let me know where you're watching from. Don't forget to smash that like button. That does help the channel. And also let me know if you prefer the profile view, which is kind of small on the desktop or the laptop, or would you rather I be on the landscape view? I'm going to go with the landscape tomorrow, unless somebody tells me differently. Unless we get a lot of votes for the profile view, then I'm going to go with the landscape tomorrow. It's uh, my preferred view because I'm always on the laptop and it's a bigger screen. Profile view is a little bit small. It's okay for young people that watch YouTube on the phone. So gold just continues to rocket up. Eh? This is amazing. I really didn't expect gold to be going up like this, but the market just does what it does. It just moves. It doesn't care what I think. It doesn't care if I have a trade open or I don't have a trade open. The market just moves. It's not fair. It's not unfair. It just moves. But it's interesting that the dollar is going up. That is unusual. The dollar is going up and gold is going up. Alex, my view for gold 4,700 down. 40. My view for gold 4,700 down. Can you check? Check what? We're now trading at 4,803. What do you mean? What do you mean 4,700 down? Now trading at 4,802. You can see the price here. I'm looking at XAU USD on the 10-minute chart. Don't quite want you know. What do you mean? Your view for gold? You think it will go down to 4,700? Well, we did go down this morning to 47.38. I believe that was the low there. Yeah, 47.36 was our low for the day. So it might trade in a range. It's not the this is a psychological level here where it is 4801, 4802. This is a psychological level right here. If it breaks above this and keeps going, it will likely go to the pivot point, which is 4832. That's the next level of resistance, 4832. But if it stops here and starts to fall back away from that, then we will come back down to where we have been already, 4736. Or if it's going to turn bearish, yeah, 4700 is a major support level. Just like where it is right now, it's a major resistance level. Let me go over and look at the 4 hour chart right quick. Oh, okay. On the 4 hour chart, gold is bullish. On the day chart, gold is bullish. In spite of that big spike down that we had with the opening today, it's now moving back up into the bullish area. Well, you look on the 1 hour chart, that's a big green candle, big ass green candle on the 1 hour chart. It looks like, okay, here we go, 4807. Look, wants to go higher. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Well, we know it was, this is like Friday here. It was a tremendously bullish on Friday. It went to the moon. as they say. But then it fell back down, and this was probably just just a correction, and now we're continuing back up. What was our high on Friday? Our high on Friday was 48.90. 48.90 on Friday. So we could be easily going back up to 48.90. So Alex, you're saying it will go down to 4700. Well, it's not going that direction now. Gold is bullish. 4810. Look at that. 4811. It's going like a rocket. It's turbocharged today. Amazing. This is the exciting thing about trading. Hey, anything can happen. And boy, you are cashing in today, Imani. You got a great trade going. Imani got in here at 47.60, and it's just all profit. Be sure and protect your profit. Can even some people will suggest that you take partial profit, close part of the trade, move your stop loss up above, break even. Oh well, yeah, Alex. Nothing goes up forever. Nothing goes down forever. That's what all commodities, currencies, indexes, everything does. It goes up, it goes down, and right now it's going up. Eventually, it will come back down. But when it's bullish like this, it's bullish on the day chart, the 4 hour chart, the 1 hour chart. When gold is bullish, or when anything is bullish, for me that means look for an opportunity to buy. And then when it turns bearish, for me that means look for an opportunity to sell. That's the trend is your friend. I don't like to take counter trend trades. Boy, it's hard for me to read some of these names. Melet Sabusan. I know I didn't get that one right. If you're watching, let me know where you're watching from. I like to see where people are based. Could we get people in here from all over the world? Don't forget to smash that like button. It does help the channel. And guys, I'm going to bail out of here because I don't have a trade. Oh, from India. Alex, you're from India. Great. What part of India? It's a big country. I've been to Delhi, to Punjab, where else? Bangalore. I've been to all those places. All from Botswana. Oh, I got the name right. Well, that was lucky. Thank you very much. Nice to see you. We get a lot of people from Africa. And here's Danny from Nigeria. Yeah, we get a lot of people from Africa. And it's very early for you guys in Africa to be watching right now. And don't forget, if you want to message me on Telegram, that's my ID at RickRayFX. And I have a Telegram group for traders, a chat group for traders. If you want to chat with other people and we talk about our trading, I post about the news, sometimes videos. It's a very lively chat group. And just message me on my Telegram at RickRayFX and tell me you want to be added to the chat group. Oh, Alex, you're in Delhi. Oh my God. One of the most populated cities in the world, and also big problems with pollution, eh? Oh, here we go from Kenya. Wow, so many people from Africa. That's fantastic. I don't trade currencies, Alex. I don't trade currencies. I only trade gold. I can show you the chart on Euro US, but I not going to give you any analysis on that. I only trade gold. In fact, I have to go and look for it. If I show the Euro US, I have to go and look for it. Major pairs. Here we go. Euro US. Just switch over to that one. And of course, the euro is going up. That would be the case with all of the major pairs because gold is going up, so the major pairs will be going up. And the USD CAD should be going down. Yep. Odd US should be going up. Yeah, they kind of go at they're paired with all paired with the US dollar. But I don't trade the major currencies anymore. I used to years ago, but not anymore. I only trade gold. So I'm not going to give you any analysis on the major pairs. Now here we are falling down 48.05. We got to a high of 48.11 and change, and now falling down because this is a strong psychological level here, guys. 4800. It's a zone. There's no magic number. It's a zone where it might. I can draw a little chart on that, I believe. Yeah, that's a zone there where it will have trouble to break above that. So it could very well fall down away from that. 4800. And then, as Alex says, then maybe it will start heading down to 4700. And that is the 8:30 candle. We have another. Oh, now we're going to get a new candle here. That candle is finished. Let me get rid of that. I don't usually draw the. So it's found some resistance here at the 4800 level. So I don't trade anything else but gold. One asset, one time frame, one strategy. That's what I'm trading right now. This is the trend line strategy that I use. If it breaks and closes above the trend line, then I would go long. If it breaks below and closes below the trend line, I would go short. That is my strategy. And this has just it's right on the trend line. So for me, this is not a clear indication to go long. And in fact, that candle has closed now, so I'll just adjust that a little bit. There we are. And what it's basically done has respected the trend line. And we might start to see some downward movement here. Yeah, Alex, if you're talking about gold, it's a strong resistance level. If the buyers are going to grab hold of this, the bulls, then they need to push harder to see if they're going to get going. But remember, guys, that on the 1 hour chart, exactly on the hour, that's in 20 minutes from now, oftentimes you get a 180-degree turn, a reversal, right on the hour. You get 1 hour move up and 1 hour move down. That is very, very common in the Asian market. So you need to be careful with that. Imani, you have a buy trade open here that could easily all get wiped out in the next hour. So protect what you have. We see that very, very commonly in the Asian market. 1 hour up, 1 hour down. Oh, you're out of your trade? Okay, that's fine. You had a really good profitable trade. Let me just go over here to the 1 hour chart. And you see this is the first hour of the Asian market. This is the opening of Singapore and Shanghai. And then what will happen is a big green candle. What often happens on the top of the hour, you get a 180-degree reversal, and it will go right back to where it started. That is common in the Asia Pacific market. I see it happen a lot. So if you just hang on to this buy trade, you get all of that, and you'll lose all of the profit you had. So you need to be just be aware that you probably at the top of the hour get a reversal here. Not guaranteed, anything can happen. It could keep going up, it could, but you just need to be aware that you can get a reversal and a big ass red candle in the next hour. That's all I'm saying. LOAS have taxes on forex. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to bail out of here. Been here for 45 minutes and I'm not taking a trade yet today. Thank all of you for being here. I do appreciate it. Don't forget to click the like button. And remember, I'm here every Monday to Friday at the same time. This is 8 a.m. Indo-China time. It's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm here for the opening of the Asia market, and that is Singapore and Shanghai. So I'll see you again tomorrow at the same time, wherever you are in the world. I hope you have a great day of trading. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you again next time.